Welcome, namaste. It is so good to see all of you here showing up for this really powerful exercise that we're going to do. So, first of all, I'm going to share a little bit about it and then we're going to get straight into it. But this is something that you can practice anytime, and I highly suggest you repeat it as much as you can daily to really get to know yourself and your energy. So, when I say creative energy, right? There actually is a house for this, and there's lots of names for it. Some of them are a little bit more taboo. So, the house for our creative energy sits right here. So, if you measure maybe just 2 or 3 fingers below your navel, right, and then straight in. Okay, I'll turn to the side. And if you imagine your perineum right between your genitals and your anus and draw a line straight up, so it'd be about in the center of your body, then draw those sectors together. And that's where it is in the center of your body, right? So this is kind of also known as the place and seat of your sexual organs. Yes, they are linked. And yes, sexual energy is the same thing as creative energy. So this is the ultimate creative energy, right? It is literally how we can create a human, right, in this part. But it's also how we create our lives, how we create each moment, how we create our goals. And so this energy that is within us and that can be used in a sexual manner can also be used in a manner to accomplish what we want on an emotional level, on a physical level, on just an earthly level. So we're going to shatter down all those beliefs that we have about suppression of sexual energy, and we're going to embrace it because this is really where your power comes in handy. Um, all those people who have really grabbed a hold of what they want in life and gone for it and just achieved, they tap into this energy. This is a never ending well of energy that can boost you into confidence, into movement, right? So, this practice is all about tuning into it, getting to know our creative sexual energy, and being able to move it around our body and ultimately be able to move it into our mind, into our actions, into our thoughts, our words, our relationships, all of those different things. But this is a process, right? Nothing is learned in over a day. So, just be easy and gentle with yourself and come with a sense of curiosity, not expectations, right? Don't expect yourself to just get it, tap in, figure it out in just one day. This is a learning experience. You really get to take some time and learn you, take some time with yourself, learn how your energy is, how it sits, how it moves, how it shifts, how it changes depending on the day or what's going on in your mind. And it's only from that space of curiosity and learning that you're really able to dive in and then almost become the creator of it, right? The controller of it. So no longer are we just going to be subject to our energy waves up and down, but we actually can tap into this never ending well anytime. All right. So without further ado, let's get started. I want you to start standing up. So we're going to start standing up and have your feet a little bit wider than hip distance. And just allow your arms to hang by your side and close your eyes. Have a gentle bend in your knee. So we're not going to lock out any joints. We are going to tap into our body. Our body is such a powerful link and communicator to us if we're willing to listen. So feel your feet on the ground. Maybe wiggle your toes. If you're barefoot, you feel the ground. Like for me, I feel the grass right now. You may be inside, you may be wearing shoes. Just whatever it is, feel the sensations of what is underneath your toes and what is underneath your heels. And then shift your weight more to the inside of your feet, so the arches, and then to the outside of your feet, pinky toe sides, and to the toes of your feet, and then the heels of your feet. Good. And then start to just bring your awareness up your legs. We're just going to kind of do a body scan. Up your legs all the way into your thighs, your hip joints. Maybe rotate them in and out, letting your inner thighs push back and then push forward. Good. And then feel this energy in your pelvis. So we're going to talk a lot about our pelvic bowl, right? But this place right at the bottom of our whole torso is a compilation of different muscles. And it literally makes a bowl like shape that holds in all of our organs. And so there is so much power and energy from being present in this space of yourself. And we'll also talk about drawing up on our pelvic floor. So that is an energetic draw up, almost like you are pulling up, trying to stop from peeing, right? And it also involves your transverse abdominis. So that is this corset muscle that comes across your stomach. And it's not the center where we're drawing in our core, right? This is a deeper muscle that if you feel pretty low on your abdomen, right where your hip points are, just draw a line straight in towards one another. Feel that tense up. That's the part that draws up when we draw up our pelvic floor as well. So we'll get into that a little bit deeper, but just start to become aware of this space in your body. Good. And then we're going to draw our awareness from the base of our spine and then start to draw a line all the way up. So just imagine your spine, every single spinous process, every single piece, all the way up your spine, your mid back to your shoulders. And we'll pause there and just notice any tension that you might feel in your chest or in between your shoulders. And whichever you feel, try to open and close the front and back side of the body a few times by moving your shoulders forward and back. Good. And then notice your energy going down your arms to your elbows, forearms, wrists, and fingers. And then wiggle your fingers. Just notice the temperature of the air. If you're outside, if there's any wind, just whatever sensations. Rub your thumb against your fingertips. Feel that tiny tickle. Maybe a little smile from that. Good. And then let's draw back up our arms to your neck. And feel how it's gently holding your head in place, upright, lift it up. Feeling tall, aligned. Feeling as if you're equally feeling grounded down and pulled down by the earth as you are equally being pulled up by the crown of your head towards the sky. And let's take 3 deep breaths here. So deep inhale. Open your mouth. Let it out. 2 more breaths. And 1 more. There. Enjoy and open your eyes. See how you feel. A little more tuned into your body, to yourself. Good. So now we're going to go straight into practice number 1. There's a few different steps to learning your energy. Right now, we're just going to gain awareness around our energetic center of creation, right? Of that power, creative, sexual energy. So go ahead and place your right hand there below your navel, but above your pubic bone. And I want you to breathe into this space. So if you think of deep belly breaths, right, that's what we want to do. We want to breathe and expand the space underneath your hand. And when you exhale, I want you to draw this space in. Right? Deep breaths. Good. A little bit deeper. How big and expansive can you make this breath? And we're going to add an element. Keep breathing. Now, whenever you exhale, I want you to draw in and up on your pelvic floor and your transverse abdominis. Good. Whenever you inhale, I want you to release it. Create a lot of space. So exhale, we draw in and up. Inhale, release. So continue that. I'm going to be silent for a few moments just to allow you to really feel and the sensations of this. Feel the spaciousness that's created for this energy, and then feel the pulse that you create by your exhales pressing in on this space, on this energy. And just notice if there's any thoughts that come up, if there's any things that are coming into your mind, judging the experience or judging what you should be feeling, or negative thoughts about something completely unrelated. And just notice that, and then let it go and come back to the practice of your breath. And start to feel this energy swell. So, as you breathe deeply, I want you now to imagine that every time you inhale, you're drawing in this creative energy from all around you. So, this creation energy, this sexual energy lives in every single thing on this earth. From the flowers, how they create, the trees, the oxygen, the sun, everything is creating each and every moment. Draw all that in on your inhale, filling up in this space within your body. And as you exhale, just compress this energy within. Feel its power and its presence. Inhaling, drawing it in. And on your exhales, just feel its presence, deep, resonant. Notice the sensations. Continue this for a few more rounds of breath, really being present as you can be. And then let's release the practice. So tap in with what you're feeling right now. Maybe you felt a lot there. Maybe you didn't feel much. It's all good. Whatever you experienced is beautiful and right where you should be. So continue this practice. This is it for the first step. So it gets a lot deeper, but I always want you to start here because if you try to jump forward, it's not going to make a big of an impact because you've really got to tap in and learn about this energy first. Learn your own energy. So I encourage you to do at least 5 minutes a day. It's better to do that consistently than to do 20 minutes once a week. So try doing 5 minutes a day. An easy little tip is tack it on to something that you already do. So maybe every time you brush your teeth in the morning, you can do this. Find a time, find a place. This is a wonderful present to offer yourself, to give yourself, saying, I'm here, I'm listening, and we are a team, right? This body, this mind, this spirit, we're all a team. So let's do this and live life to the greatest potential that we can, because that's ultimately why we're here, why we're doing any of this work. So peace and love, my friends. I'll see you on video number 2 when you're ready to jump forward to the next level.